What's good, YouTube? Today we have a lot to talk about with NBA 2K25. The news that we just received today, in my opinion, is a complete W. And if they implement everything the exact way they said, it is going to be a fire game in terms of gameplay this year. Now, I'm not going to talk a lot. We're going to get right into it because, like I said, there is a lot to go over. I will do my best to try to include everything that I personally seen. If I did not, you can always go check out the stream that they did on Twitch, and you can go on NBA 2K25 on YouTube and find all the sources there. But without further ado, make sure you guys drop a sub with notifications on, like, and comment what you think about the news that we heard today. It's your boy Demon. Let's get right into it. So to start off, the very first thing that I'm going to talk about is early tip-off. What this is, and I will include a picture right here, what this is if you pre-order the game before September 6th, you will be able to play 2 days early. Now that is completely fire. We have not seen that from 2K in a really long time. I think that is a massive W. Then again, I also do think they took a little bit from college football because they did the early access thing, and it's such a good idea. It gives people incentive to pre-order the game, and I think it personally makes up for them asking for a pre-order without the gameplay trailer, but that is a complete W. This also does work for any copy that you pre-order, whether it's the standard edition or the Hall of Fame edition. Any copy that you pre-order, you will get the 2-day early access. You just have to do it before September 6th. Now, I am going to be a little out of order in which I heard the news, but I will be sure to include everything. The next thing I want to talk about is Mike Wang is back. Now, this is amazing because you already know when Mike Wang comes back, we get the best news. You know it's about to be that time of year. I'm not even going to do much talking. I'm going to show the clips of him on the Courtside Report and from the Discord. I'll start off with the Discord. Let's see what he had to say.
So we were told for this year's Courtside Reports, you actually talked to Alexis and LD2K recently about what everyone can expect in NBA 2K25. So what was that like, and how does it feel to finally be able to share some of the awesome stuff you and the team have been working on for the past year?
Oh, it feels great. I mean, like days like today and launch day are two of our favorite days of the year because, you know, the dev team, we're in our little dev cave, heads down, working hard on the game all year long. And today is the day we finally get to show it off to the fans and get to hear feedback. And so it's super exciting for us. But like you said, you know, myself and a few other devs, we talked to Alexis and Chris on you know, doing some Courtside Report videos. So we get to talk about, you know, all the stuff that's coming out in different areas of the game. So yeah, super excited to see how people like the news that's coming out.
Sounds good. Producers, I see the chat saying the music is too loud. They can't hear Mike.
Which was very annoying the entire time.
So Mike, man, I know the people want to know this. And by people, I also include myself. What was your favorite new gameplay feature this year from that video?
Oh man, that one's really hard. I feel like this year it's been one of the most exciting year-over-year upgrades in gameplay that we've had in a long time. But I'm going to have two things. Can I say two things?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Go for it.
My two things are going to be the new Dribble engine, which we're excited to talk about and show fans how that came together. My second one is going to be rhythm shooting. So I won't say too much about it right now, but it's a fun way to play the game.
Did you hear that? A new dribble engine and rhythm shooting. Now, I am going to touch base on both of these a lot more, but what we just heard so far makes me very excited because if there's a new dribble animation, that means there's possibility for a lot smoother animations. Let's finish up with what he had to say on this.
All right. Well, I can't wait to see it. We're about to talk more about all that, and I'm sure the chat cannot wait either. Before we let you go, you know, everyone is going to have so many things they want to ask you about every year, Mike. Are you going to be around answering questions as always?
Yep, as always, Ronnie let me out of social media prison today, I saw. So I'll be on X and Reddit and all over the place. And also, I think we're going to do some new stuff on Discord.
So Mike Wang is officially back. If you guys want to get in contact with him, ask him any questions, make sure you see him on X with his Twitter, or if you want to go on Reddit or even Discord, there will be 2K Twitter page and they will have the link for the Discord in there. But let's get right into the next information. The next thing we are going to go over and watch is the Courtside Report with Mike Wang, and we will be talking about everything as he talks about it. We will break it down individually, piece by piece, so bear with me. This is a lot of information.
Welcome to our first NBA 2K25 Courtside Report. Today we'll be talking about gameplay, which is powered by ProPlay. I'm Alexis Morgan, and joining me today is Gameplay Director for NBA 2K25, Mike Wang. Mike, what's going on?
It's great to be here, Alexis. So Pro Play is an exciting new technology that we introduced last year, and it allows us to take real NBA footage and translate that directly to the on-court gameplay. So it brings a whole new level of realism and authenticity to the gameplay.
Now, what I wanted to do real quick is break that down for those of you who do not know. Pro Play is real life animations that are translated into the game so you can do them while you're dribbling. It will put you into an animation that happened in real life. Now, what he goes on to talk about next is probably one of my favorite parts of all the news, is the new Dribble engine. He breaks it down on what exactly he means, so let's get right into it.
Experience.
So what can you tell us about the new Dribble engine in NBA 2K25?
This is one of the most amazing upgrades that we've had to our engine, probably in 15 years. So this is a new Dribble engine built from the ground up that takes basically all of these Pro Play animations that we have, over 1,500 animations, and it dynamically creates all of the movement and all the transitions that you need to make the dribble move exactly the way you want it to move.
So if you guys did not pick that up, what he is saying is that there is 1,500 brand new dribble animations, which gives you way more control. So all he's just saying is that with all the new animations that is put into the game, you are going to be able to dribble and have the most control over your player while dribbling. Is going to translate into exactly what you want to do. Now, if they implement this correctly, again, this is a major W, especially for dribble gods out there. This is going to make the game a lot more fun while playing and being able to combo up in your own unique way.
We've added 9,000 new Pro Play animations to the game this year. A lot of them are shots, signature shots. So nearly every player in the league now has a signature shot. One of the cool things that we added was this feature called signature go-to shots. So if you remember in 2K24, you could flick the right stick up and you could do a little size-up sequence to get open, right? In 2K25, if you hold the right stick up, you can do a size-up sequence that branches directly into your jump shot. So it's a nice way to get open and get some shots off.
This is huge. The Pro Play animations alone, we're getting 9,000 new ones. And for the signature go-to shots, that alone is amazing. If you're sitting there comboing up while dribbling, right, and you just randomly want to get an open shot, you hold the right stick up and it puts you into a signature shot animation to give you an open shot. That is amazing. Now, if that is working the exact way I think it is going to work, that is going to be very toxic. But with toxicity comes a fun game.
Let's say a player wants to recreate moves from their favorite NBA superstar. How does Pro Stick rhythm shooting do that?
Yeah, so Pro Stick rhythm shooting is probably one of my favorite features of the game because it's just a new way to play, a new way to shoot. So in the past, it's always been the same, right? You hold a button down, release it to get your shot off. With Pro Stick rhythm shooting, what you want to do is you want to try to match the rhythm of the player's shot. So you pull the right stick down, and when he gets to his set point, you push the right stick up in rhythm with how he shoots in real life. So if you master rhythm shooting, you can actually be much better than someone who uses traditional regular button shooting.
I swear to God, if I hear anybody crying in this game, I'm going to be so mad because the way this is sounding, it sounds like there's going to be an amazing skill gap, which we need in 2K. This is going to be amazing. For those of you who did not pick it up, what he basically just said is you control the entire shot. You're going to hold the right stick down as he's bringing his arm down to get into that shooting pocket. And as he starts to go up, you flick the right stick up to hold it up, and you get to shoot in rhythm with him. So as he's bringing his arm down, you hold the right stick down. As it comes back up, you hold the right stick up and then release. That is so much control over shooting, and I think we do need that. So if you're going to be mastering that, you're going to be a way better shooter than somebody who is on holding square or holding X. This is insane.
If you're, just want to play casually, you're just picking up the game for the first time, put it on low, or put it on real player percentage and just try to take good shots. And as you get better at the game and kind of master your timing, bump it up to high, and you're going to see that you're going to perform way better than you did with the other profiles. There's a new shot canceling feature. So what it allows you to do is to break out of any advanced shot. And just like the go-to shots we talked about, the signature go-to shots, you can break out at any time. So if you start one, you're holding the stick up, and then you see the defense collapse, or you see an opening, you can flick the right stick to do another move, to like chain out of it, or you can just throw the left stick and take a lay into the basket. Is like a way more robust hesitation feature.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did he just say what I thought he said? Hey, yo, DJ, run that back.
There's a new shot canceling feature.
Yeah, you casuals are officially cooked. I'm sorry to say it, because this game is going to be sweaty as hell. As long as they do not do a beginning of the year huge patch because everybody's crying, this game could be potentially top 3 2Ks. And I don't want to hear in the comments, oh, Demon, you're glazing 2K. No, this is amazing. Do you not realize what you can do with shot canceling? You're telling me I can dribble, combo up, cook somebody, act like I'm shooting, they jump to try to contest, I cancel the shot and blow by them to the rim. You know how deadly that could be? A prediction I can give right now is if this game is exactly as they're saying, which is amazing, but if it's going to be that exact way, it's going to have a potential of people hopping off the game, and that's not because the game's bad. That's gonna be because of this skill gap, and this is a good thing. 2K community, we need a skill gap. We need skill-based matchmaking. We need things like this to make the game more fun and competitive and make people want to sit on it and learn.
Mike, you know the saying, offense wins games, but defense wins championships. So what does this mean in NBA 2K25?
Well, yeah, you know, defense is a huge part of the game. It's you know, something that's people don't always look at it as being the coolest part of the game, but it's the most important part, I think, to win games. So, you know, there's a number of new defensive mechanics and upgrades to this year's system. One of my favorites is one we're calling the defensive movement system. And so if you're holding down the intense D trigger, you can slide left and right laterally or forward and back even, and you can cut off the ball handler. And if you can anticipate well and you do it at the right time, you can cause them to lose their dribble or pick up their dribble. You know, if you're the on-ball, lockdown defender kind of guy, then that's the thing you want to master.
Again, this is something really good to hear because in past 2Ks, 2K24 included, defense has been dumbed down a lot. Defense in the beginning of 24 was pretty good. People were complaining that the shot was messed up, which it was, but then they were also complaining about steals and not being able to move. So 2K did a patch to where made it very offensive friendly to where casuals can get on and just score with ease. What he's saying is this year you will have more control yet again on your player. So if you are a defensive natural born skill player and you have pretty good defensive IQ, you will be able to control your player to contain a pretty decent or pretty good ball handler and be able to get a lot more stops than you were in previous 2Ks. This is a good thing.
How can players level up and get that win in NBA 2K25?
Well, 2K25 this year is all about personalization and customization and accessibility. So whether you want to take on some of the new stuff we talked about, the advanced rhythm shooting mechanic, or if you're less familiar with 2K, there's a new feature called Learn 2K off the main menu where you can jump in, and whether you're a novice at the game or you've been playing for years, there's something for you to learn. There's a basic tutorial, advanced tutorials, controller mappings, there's mini games and drills and all kinds of just different ways to practice, learn plays, everything. So if you want to learn the game and get better at 2K, it's the first place you should go.
Did you guys see the color scheme of that loading menu? That is so bright. I just love to see it. That looks so beautiful. But this is a little bit of how the shooting looks because he did put in some clips there. And if you want to get better at the game and learn everything they've been talking about, you can go to Learn 2K. It is a new feature. Even for advanced players, they had some modes in there as you've seen. If you want to go back in the video and pause on each one as they go over it and read what it is, I recommend doing that. But this game is going to be amazing. Now, that's basically it for all the clips. They had a couple other things in there about AI gameplay, which I didn't really feel necessary. If you want to go see it, feel free to go look at the videos where I seen this, which is the 2K courtside report, and then you can even go watch the NBA2K official Twitch page of the last stream they just did this morning. But overall, I say this game has the potential of being one of the top 2Ks if they implement everything correctly the way they said. We still haven't seen if there's a rookie to legend grind. I'm pretty sure there will be, being that they brought it back last year in 2K24. Hopefully this year they implement it correctly and give a lot better rewards as you go up. But overall, I will say from what I've heard, this game sounds like it is going to be a very good game. With that being said, make sure you guys drop a sub with notifications on, like and comment how you felt about all the news you just heard today about the gameplay and Mike Wang making a return for good until the game drops. Follow all the socials I list down below. It's your boy Demon and I'm out.